Now it's Ascera.
So Ascera, I named as a combination of glass and ceramic. It's Ascera vape hardware.
Founded in what year?
1919.
No. You got me there.
Wait.
It was actually 100 years later.
Okay.
2019, Ascera, I started that company. And
this is founded.
I never trusted the metal tanks that were around back then. And I got into these pure ceramic, zirconia ceramic vape tanks that are actually harder than steel. So we baked them for a long time at very high temperatures. And then we put them in a machine and they polish themselves like rocks, like a rock polisher. So when you look at that pearl-esque luster, it's actually the ceramic. There's no enamel there. That's a polished jewelry grade ceramic and it's beautiful.
It does look super shiny.
What do you guys think?
Let's handle that. And we got
Almost like a pearl.
No,
we do a black ceramic as well, which is a different luster.
I know, it does kind of shine like a pearl.
Right?
I'm a pretty clever cat, but the level of expertise of these ladies would shock you.
So this is also a zirconia ceramic.
And there's cotton in there?
Yeah, we got organic Japanese cotton surrounding the coil. And the coil is
Japanese cotton?
Organic Japanese cotton.
That sounds expensive.
Well,
Organic,
you don't make a high-end vape card out of cheap materials. And that's kind of the nature of Ascera is we push ourselves to create a very high-end vape tank, something that would be like a Ferrari for oil,
Bougie.
if you will.
Ferrari
For real bougie.
The Ferrari of vape pens.
You want to be smoking on the Ferraris.
Right here. Where are you guys manufacturing these?
Overseas.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So your products come from the pieces come from different places. They get them put together.
That's a jewelry grade mouthpiece. That's a duckbill.
And this is ceramic also.
And then this is round, so there's like shapes. And then we put together, I've taken it all apart now, but we put together these sample packs for people. They're available in the USA. They're available in Canada. They're available in Europe. All you have to do is send us an email, sales@ascera.ca, ASCERA.ca, sales@ascera.ca.
Nice.
Send us an email, tell us who you are, why you're making oil, and why you'd like to try out a better vape tank. Because the key for these is they're healthier because the oil is in a inert chamber. It's not touching any reactive parts. We upgraded the gaskets from silicone to Viton, which is a FKM floral elastic polymer.
So these So these other vape cartridges are using silicone?
Most?
I'm not trying to talk about other vape cartridges.
Oh, no. I'm just trying so people can understand the distinction.
Right. So there is no distinction. Ascera uses Viton gaskets, and it costs more. And they're not as supple. It's not as supple as the silicone. It's a stiffer gasketry. It's harder to work with.
Right.
But we did that because it's more acid resistant. And so the terpenes of cannabis are actually acids. And they can react with things. So
it's safer, it's healthier.
Yes.
Yeah, because when it heats up, you don't want to be smoking any chemicals.
Now ask me about the other benefit.
What is the other benefit?
The flavor. I'm talking about the flavor. Right?
The flavor.
Yeah. So with the flavor of rich, terpene-rich oil, it can taste like a joint. And so I was trying to make a vape pen that would taste like a joint, that you could feel it and then be like, wow,
What, any vape pens, obviously you can't bring them over here. You'd end up in a Russian jail probably. But
I feel bad for that girl, man.
No.
She's from Arizona.
Free Britney.
She's from Arizona. Any companies that we would recognize that are using these right now, where people could sample the quality of the product with,
there's some pretty nice companies that have bought into these in America now. There's one in the Midwest called Winewood Organics.
Winewood Organics? Okay,
yeah,
we need to get some of those.
Winewood Organic.
Yeah.
Is it wine?
There's Winewood Organics on the West Coast. You could try up in Washington State, Constellation.
Are they a lot more expensive because they are Ferrari grade? Or, I mean, is it competitive in price to other cartridges for the manufacturer?
Well, thanks for asking that, because interestingly, due to
people might be afraid of the Ferrari thing. Yeah.
Well, the idea is we are very competitive.
Right.
with our pricing. We can even do this gold plating at a competitive price to the competition.
Can you? Do people do like real gold cartridges too?
That's
I'd
so
like to have
extra.
one. I've thought about that. I've thought about that.
Is that
I'd like,
too extra?
you know what I would like
That
to
is
have
extra, but I am that extra.
or a gold
I'd buy that.
element. The
Yeah.
coil would be gold, like the part that's heating the cannabis.
Gold, yeah. I'd pay for
Imagine.
that. And, you
Can
know,
people
if you-
pay for that? It'd be probably like $10.
That's not bad.
So do you think the quality of the tip affects like how it hits? You were saying like about the flavor with the coil. Is it the same with the tip?
Well, these tips, again, using the same materials, have a different mouth feel, and so that does play into it. It's about the the psychology of how you're feeling when you're hitting it. The key is these devices; they're like modern magic wands,
Right.
if you will. So it's like you could take it, you're not feeling good, press the button, and now you're feeling good.
Or
you know?
even sometimes the feeling of just holding it, the aesthetic
Yeah.
feeling of like you said,
How
the
they
mouth
feel in your
pieces. You
hand.
know, like honestly, this is more like appealing to me than this mouthpiece.
Right, it's starting to get a bit large.
Yeah.
These are our new disposables, and I'm think what you will about disposables, but people
Right.
want them.
I love disposables.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
One and done.
Now, the other thing that we do, like, we don't just do vape pens.
I'm still thrown off by the modern magic wand concept. I bought one of those recently, and it wasn't a vape pen, but I digress.
Well, these types of magic wands, it's like a combination of science and alchemy.
Yeah.
And technology.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of complicated, but this is one of our brands at Follow the Leader Distribution. That's the parent company that owns this brand, and we're based out of Vancouver, BC.
Follow the leader.
Follow the Leader Distribution.
Here's the thing. I'm watching this video, and I'm thinking to myself, this is a really interesting guy. He knows his shit, and he's got a really cool company, really cool product. If people reach out, can they talk to you directly? How big is this company? Can some people get to you?
We're all accessible. We're all accessible.
Yeah. Because I think people will want to talk to you, like one-on-one.
I'd appreciate that. I love talking to people.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I like to do. So we just launched our new pre-roll brand here at ICBC Berlin.
Yep.
Can I tell you about that next?
Please.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you got a pre-roll band too. That's right.
So I don't know if you guys know about the Stellar's J.
He is not a one-trick pony.
You know this bird?
Stellar's J.
The Stellar's J. So I made this brand called Stellar J's. It's our new pre-roll brand.
You gotta show us.
Oh, look at that right there.
Stellar
A little
J's.
bird on it. And this company was founded last year, 2021.
Stellar J's. And what makes these pre-rolls special?
Well, it's all about the concentricity. It's about how circular it is and how straight it is. And so
Zigzag filler, spiral filter. Okay, different types of.
we're part of a team that we just redesigned the cone box. So most cones come in a tower and they agitate in the sea,
Yeah.
and then get little wrinkles and cripples, and they don't work well in the machine, you know. So we made these shoe boxes, and the cones lay flat, and
So
we have
they're
them
not on top of
separated
each
by
other?
foam layers, and then we put like a bamboo straw, something round at the tip to hold it, and they come out rounder.
So they're
Because-
just
Wow.
the cones.
just the cones, just the paper.
That's interesting.
Because it's about how perfect the cones are when you put them in the machine. When the
Yeah.
machine starts running, it needs
And it
perfection.
goes like all.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
where my mind is today. It's so strange. I keep drifting. How would like Ricky Williams pre-rolls, or some of the pre-rolls that we see coming out of California and
They
stuff.
could use those cones.
Yeah.
I could use those cones.
What you guys know the subject better than I do. How do these compare?
Well, the idea is there's two things that people sell a lot of, which are cones and carts, because it turns out a lot of people don't like to roll their own joint, or doesn't
Yeah.
turn out the way they hoped it would, and so pre-roll cones are the hottest selling item in dispensaries in Canada. I'm sure it's similar in the USA. And then behind that, you have carts.
Blue Jay.
Carts are one of the fastest growing product lines in Canada and also USA. So it's a good business to be in. We have great relationships with our suppliers, and we're open for business.
What kind of papers do you guys use?
You can choose.
There's different kinds?
We can do French paper, and we can also do check paper. from the Czech Republic.
Like the fabric, not the fabric.
Like it comes on big
paper.
rolls. Like imagine a giant
Like
roll.
a sheet?
No, it's like a big, huge roll, a sheet that's rolled up, and then that gets shipped over to Asia, where there's teams of people that hand roll these cones. Then they get shipped back here for people to put their biomass in it.
Is this a sample pack?
It is.
Yeah,
I thought.
Give me this away. I have somebody who I want to introduce your product to.
Thank you. Wow, that'd be great.
Keep that. We got to hand that to Arizona Sun Grown.
That might go really well down there.
Soon.
Yeah. No, I mean,
This is a special edition sample box right there, and we can also send them more. Now check this out. This is something that I've been working towards for 3 years. I met. Pardon me, it's childproof. Did somebody get that?
Childproof. There you go, Dimitri.
it is the case.
Dimitri proof and
It's all good. It's all good.
Is it made out of recycled material?
This is a biodegradable hemp plastic.
Oh.
So it's made out of hemp.
Nice.
And I met some guys in California about 3 years ago that were working on hemp plastic. And I've been waiting for this for a long time because this is a biodegradable tube and it's airtight.
A biodegradable tube.
So one of the biggest problems with the legal markets of cannabis is the amount of waste that's being generated. So imagine every time someone smokes a joint, a plastic tube is being made that takes 600 to 800 years to break down. Okay.
I still can't get it open.
Guess how long this takes to break
the
down.
sides?
How long? How long?
2 years.
From the side, you
2
got to
years.
squeeze it.
That's
2 years. You can put it in your compost,
Yeah.
and in 2 years it's turning into soil.
But that's,
Oh, wow.
But that's
Yeah.
not
That's
gonna,
cool.
That's not going to save the sea turtle who's in a panic because it's stuck in his nose.
No, it
I'm
goes
just
in the
kidding.
compost. Don't put it in the sea.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
throw it
Put it in your
Well,
compost.
you know the straws in the sea turtle thing.
Hopefully they're a little too
Ever
thick for
see that?
the turtles.
So
I
this is
love the turtle.
this is called hemp lock. Hemp lock.
Hemp lock.
HEMPLOK. Hemp lock.
You are amazing. Did you design to make this yourself?
I can't take that credit, sir, but it is something I've desired for a long time, and I'm very happy to be selling it at Follow the Leader Distribution.
Follow the
Promoting
leading
it.
distribution.
And that's ftldistribution.ca if anyone's interested.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you.
Kyle,
and-
your business card says founder and CEO, but I mean that just doesn't even begin to explain the myriad of understanding of this industry and these products that you have. I'm just really impressed. But we try to keep these a little shorter so that people watching this are going to want to reach out to you and talk about all your products and talk about more and probably doing more products and more collaborations. Where are you based out of Seattle?
Just north of there, Victoria, BC.
So you're up in that area all the time.
We got whales and flowers and love and buds for everyone.
No
It's
reason to
a
leave.
2-hour tour from Seattle. Come on up.
You're mobile. You're going to conferences, different places.
We're doing Chicago next month, CannaCon in about a
Nice.
month, and then the team's going to Vegas. And I'm not going to Vegas. I'm expecting my first child
Congratulations.
Nice.
just
That's
before
awesome.
Halloween.
Nice.
So
Well, you can give it this thing.
team's going to represent.
Childproof.
The team's going to represent us in
So that
Las
means
Vegas
you
at
don't
MJ
give
Biz,
them it.
of course.
That'll be fun.
And then after MJ Biz Vegas, we're doing Lift Vancouver.
Okay.
I encourage you guys to come up. You have a great time up there. There's plenty of people to meet, interesting characters to interview. You know?
We love doing that. That would actually be fantastic. We should do our podcast at Lyft. Would you guys stay in contact with him and we
Yeah.
could do that? Because
That would
be
awesome.
fantastic.
Maybe we can even plan, did you go to our rooftop party
Was that?
Last night.
last
Oh,
night?
no, I didn't.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what? I'm the hardest working CEO in the business.
No,
let
you
me
are.
tell
You're
Love to hear that.
focused,
Love
man.
to
You're
hear that.
focused.
No, we were building the booth.
You're
till,
human too.
We were building the booth
Right.
till 10:30 last night.
Putting your hands on
it
the
was a
ground.
long day yesterday.
Shoot,
so.
I gotta go check out that
Have
booth.
you guys
then.
seen the booth? We're in the next hall, booth
Okay.
304 in Berlin here. And we put on a good booth. We've been having a great day. It's a great event. Hats off to Alex Rogers for putting this together, paving
Alex.
change in
Go, Alex.
Germany. And nice to see you guys over here
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Europe.
Thank
Real quickly,
you.
best way for people to get a hold of you. Fastest.
Fastest would be to email me at Kyle, Kyle, at ftldistribution.ca.
That's good.
A.
That just watching this little show gave him a little insight on how to find you. And so we thank you for being here, and we will.
Well, I know you guys got other guests, and I really appreciate you having me on. So Thanks for the time and the energy. I appreciate the chance to tell the story.
Kyle, it was good to
Thank
get to know you.
All right, thank
Nice
you
to
for
meet
your
you
time.
guys.
you so much.
Cheers.
Nice to meet
Cheers.
you.
Hope to see you in Vancouver in
Cheers.
January.
Of course.
Ciao.
Or you guys will be in Vegas?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Vegas, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Have fun there.
See you
See
on
you
the
in Vegas.
tripod.
Okay.